day 2 of the Cannes Yacht Show, and today we're going to go across to the old port where the yacht manufacturers are. I think you'll be really interested to see some of the things that we see there. But before we do that, before I left the show last night, I was talking to some guys from a company called Nano. Now it's really interesting when you discover how technology is being used to improve the upkeep and the maintenance of yachts and keeping them looking bright and shiny. So this is not sponsored. In fact, we should probably add a hashtag not sponsored. But Dominic, 15-second elevator pitch.
So basically what we specialise in is high quality restoration and protection of gel coats, paint, stainless steel and glass. So what we are step-by-step process is less abrasive than normal polishing techniques or what other companies usually do. And what we do in our process is we end up adding layers to the surface on a micro level. So instead of taking away polishing, we're adding layers and layers, like a nano filler system, and then we seal that with a high gloss finish. And then there's also an extra option for a ultra ceramic armour gives you a 24-month warranty.
Excellent. And you did a little sample patch here on the hull.
So yeah, as you can see, we've taken it back from the stained soot, which they couldn't get out, and we've just brought it back up to gloss with a protection film on the top.
Great. So basically, instead of polishing a yacht, when you polish a yacht, you always take away a little bit of something of the layer. That's what the whole polishing process is. Rather than doing that, Nanotech actually add on a nanotechnology basis to produce a fantastic finish. So I'll put a link to your website in the description of the video, and have a good show.
Perfect, thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Dominic.
Thanks.
So we've come across from Port Canto to the old port and turned left, and basically this is where all the super yachts are. These are where the bigger yachts in the show are all kept. There's a floating pontoon that we're going to go up in a moment and take a look to see what's in there. And then behind me, back there, are all the big names of yachting. Your Ferrettis, your San Lorenzos, your Azimuts. Benetti's up here. If you didn't know, Azimut, Benetti all part of the same group. So let's go and see what they've got in the show. Oh, I don't know. Non maschio, non vedo niente. I bet it's got the highest quality. So that was interesting. Just bumped into the guys from SEANET. If you've not seen the videos that we've done together, I'll put a link to that on screen as well. And they were telling me that the yacht they've got here in the show is actually already fully purchased by co-owners, and they're now looking at buying another yacht still with all the inquiries that they've got. We've just passed by the Flexplorer, which I know is a yacht that you all wanted me to take a look at. It looks to me like the shipyard is super busy at the moment with clients, so I don't want to disturb them. I'm going to come back a little bit later and see if we can take a look around, so I'll do my best for you on that one. In the meantime, let's move on. Yes, we've got, well, you know, we've got Alta Vita here in the show, yeah. So that was good seeing Victoria from Naughty Stars again. She's actually on the Bearing. I'm filming that, I think, either tomorrow or the day after, but you'll certainly be taking a look at the Bearing yachts. But just look at how many people are on board. I mean, I was amazed at how many viewers wanted to take a look at Bearing, but it appears it's not just the viewers of the YouTube channel. It's a very, very popular brand that's really well worth taking a look at. As I was walking down this quay here, by the way, I was stopped by the people at Majesty Yachts. You may remember that I filmed Alta Vita, which is a Majesty 125, and they've invited us to take a look at their 100. So let's go and take a look. So we're on Motor Yacht Isla. It's a Majesty 100. The Majesty brand is doing really well in the Med. It's growing. It's important to be aware of what they're doing. I'm with Mahmoud, who's the business development manager for Gulfcraft, actually. Because Gulfcraft is not just Majesty, is it?
No, of course. Gulfcraft has many brands under its umbrella. We have Nomad yachts, or the long-range explorer yachts. We have Oryx, the sport cruisers, and we have Silvercraft, the family and fishing boats. So we cover a huge range of products, actually, from 31 feet up to 175 feet, all under one roof.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's have a look around then. So we've got
Please.
the aft deck. You've got these fold-down balconies, haven't
These
you?
are foldable balconies. They fold in and out electronically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can easily, you get another 1 meter virtual space on each side of the aft of the cockpit. You also have the, from the back you have the stern control station for the captain. And of course, way down we have the swim platform, the garage, and the place where the owner places his tender and jet skis.
Because usually that control station often you see put here, isn't it?
Usually it is, but in this case, because we have here access to the upper deck, and we have on the other side access to the crew and the engine room, and of course the exhaust fans are also coming from the two tunnels.
Right.
So electrically, it's more sound there.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's. Well, I'll let
Let's
you
have a
lead
look.
the way.
Let's come. So here we have the saloon. Now, as you know, as I just told you, we do everything in-house. Everything is done specifically to the owners, and he basically chose the wood, he chose the marble, he chose the leather, he chose the fabric. Everything was done to the owner's request. The layout is more or less the same, but the rest is up
So
to
if
the
somebody
owner's
wants
design.
to change the wood, for example,
It's very possible.
But how much advance notice do you need?
Of course, we need to discuss this at the early stages.
Yeah.
Like right after the signing of the contract, we need to start talking about the wood selection, color choices, and so on. Once that is selected, then we move on to do the renderings, sign off, and we start build.
Great.
Building a boat of this size is takes around 11 months.
That's quite quick, actually.
Yeah, for a 31 meter, it's quite a lot. We're also what makes this time frame short is we are a vertically integrated shipyard. In that sense, we import everything. We import the raw material, and everything is done by us. Whether you're talking about the countertops, fitting of the marbles, building of the dining table, the chairs, leather, the upholstery. We have 5 factories inside the factory, and this is what makes us control time, control quality, and control, of course, the cost, which are the 3 prime reasons in delivering such a nice product.
Sure. It's a lovely table, by the way.
Yeah,
Is that all? That's solid?
that's all. No, that's all solid. Yeah.
That's way a bit.
What makes also the Majesty yachts, or let's say all of the Gulfcraft yachts, special? I call them a smart layout. And by that sense, what I mean, today you have guests sitting in the saloon or having a dining, and the crew want to move around. You don't want to disturb the guests. It's not a really nice aspect. So what we've done is we have studied the boat in a way that will allow the crew to move, whether they're inside or outside, without disturbing the guests.
So they can come in through the
So
side
they can
door.
come in through the side door if they're on the outside, or through this flushed wood panel. There's a door here that will take you to
Oh, that's nice.
the
Through
crew
to the galley and the crew
and the
quarters.
crew and the galley.
Yeah.
So if the crew is in the galley, they want to come to the owner's room. They don't need to disturb the guests.
That's great.
They can come directly through this door.
That's very nice. And this is a day head on this side, is it?
This is what I call a first class day head because the view from there is just immense. Look, have a look. The view is just spectacular.
You
yeah?
don't want to go out of the
No, I
country.
mean,
You want just sitting there.
exactly. From here we enter to the owner's stateroom. We have the walk-in wardrobe, ensuite shower.
That's a really nice layout.
Yeah, it's perfect. You have a full beam, nice interior colors, bright, large windows, gives you space inside, and the beautiful scenery to the outside as well.
Yeah.
It's all very well, all well laid out.
Yeah.
We have a 5 layout configuration.
Nice underlay as well.
Yeah, carpet.
And then this is an escape?
This is an escape hatch. Yeah, it's required by class. We also have a permanent person from the shipyard based here in south of France. So it also helps the clients that are in Europe.
Yeah.
It gives them a better experience, especially if they need something on the spot. So go down to the lower deck. We have a 4 cabin layout. We have 2 doubles, each one mirroring each other, and we have 2 twins.
Yep.
And each one has a Pullman bed. And something very interesting about this room in particular is you have the rails on the floor, so you connect these two beds together
Right.
when you have a couple sleeping.
Nice.
Each room has its own stateroom, and each one has its own ensuite. Sorry, perfectly convenient for everybody. So you can keep your child, your nanny.
Lovely.
Yeah.
This is a nice touch.
Much safety touch
Yeah.
feature. Actually, on this boat, it's not really called a fly, but I'll show you something interesting about it too. Let's
We've
go.
got the galley as well. We haven't
Let's
seen
go through the secret door. From here, we have the access to the crew quarters. Sorry. We have two crew cabins. Each one sleeps two persons,
Yeah.
and each one has its own, of course, head, and the washing machine and dryer as well downstairs. Here we enter to the yacht's main galley. Of course, fully integrated hot plate, microwave oven, 3 fridges. Majesty 100 is the first super yacht that we built with a vertical windshield. A vertical windshield gives you more space, more flexibility and room.
And it looks a little bit more
Yeah,
seaworthy,
yeah,
actually, doesn't it?
yeah,
It's,
it does.
it's what you see on the big ships.
True.
and-
Yeah. Of course, you have state-of-the-art equipment, night vision navigation, bow thrusters, stern thrusters, levers, generators, state-of-the-art radar and navigation system, and of course all the safety system. The boat is equipped with twin track stabilizer
Yeah.
fins,
And they'll work at anchor as
and
well.
they walk 0 speed.
Yeah.
0 speed.
Did Majesty ever fit the gyroscopic
We
stabilizers?
do,
or-
we do on the smaller versions. We
Yeah.
do on the smaller yachts. We use gyros. Yes. Now let me show you the star feature on the Majesty 100,
This is beautiful.
which is
Sky
the
Lounge.
Sky Lounge.
Yes.
It's the way it was designed was for the international clientele. Today, whether you're in Dubai or you're in south of France or you're in the States, Caribbean, Asia, Singapore, you name it, you want to use the outdoor space. Today, more and more people want to be out and they want to
Yeah.
be using the outdoor. So what we've created here, we've created a sky lounge / outdoor fly bridge. In a nice, beautiful weather like today, you slide down the windows from
All
each
those come
side.
down, do they? Yeah.
I'll show you.
So you got some nice cross ventilation coming in.
Yes. So you slide down the windows from each side. You open the pantographic doors,
Yeah.
and you have a full layout,
Yeah.
outdoor layout.
That's beautiful.
When the weather, like sometimes, they decides to rain or you have strong winds, uncomfortable in the evening, you like to close it. You just close the windows, close the glass, and you have a fully protected
Yeah.
lounge. So it's very beautiful, very convenient, and very intelligently designed.
Superb.
A wet bar, al fresco, fridge, ice maker, sink, and
Absolutely
So-
right.
integrated sound system.
So this is actually the final deck, or is there another deck?
No, this is the
This
final
is
deck.
it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a raised pilot house, so
Gotcha.
this is the final deck.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's fantastic. And how many of these have you sold so far?
So we launched the Majesty 100 in Dubai Boat Show 2017. This we're standing on is hull number 9,
Wow.
and we sold up to hull number 17.
Wow.
So
really?
at the moment in the factory we are building hulls number 11, 12, 13, and so
Wow.
on.
So that's
it's
pretty
a-
much the next 2 years of two and a bit years.
the
of
next
production.
the next order will be 2020. You're looking at 2024
Yeah,
for a next delivery date.
that's great.
It's the most successful super yacht that we've had in the ship ever in
Yeah.
the Gulf craft. She's proven herself all over the world. There's a Majesty 100 in the US. There's a Majesty 100 in Australia. There's a Majesty 100 in the Gulf. There's a
Yeah.
Majesty 100 in Europe. There's a Majesty 100 in Africa.
Oh, really? Yes.
So it has proven itself as a global super yacht.
Now here's a question for you, Mahmoud.
What's up?
Put you on the spot. The 175, what can you tell us about the 175?
So the 175, as you know, we've been building her. We announced her at the Monaco Yacht Show 2017. We launched her just late 2020, in November to be exact. And we did this global event in Dubai in June.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be handed over in the next few days.
Fantastic.
We're very, very eager to see her out in the sea with her owner.
She looks fantastic. The
She's a
photographs
beautiful
look
boat.
amazing.
She's a
yeah.
beautiful boat. We really want to. I invite you to come and see her.
I'd love to.
And we hope that she will be here in Europe next summer.
Yeah.
Because this year, this summer period, of course, is over. So we hope that next season, next summer, she will be in Europe in the Med, and making her premiere in
Monaco, perhaps.
Monaco show.
That would be good. Excellent. Well, congratulations. That's the largest composite production yacht in the world.
It is.
Isn't it?
It is at 56 meters. She's the largest production super yacht, mega yacht in the world. Yes.
Fantastic.
Built in advanced composites. So this is the bow seating area, large U-shaped seating area in the front, and you have a sunbathing in the over there. You get nice sun, relaxing, enjoying time. Beautiful for at anchor.
Did you get requests for a bimini top over here, or
We
like
do,
umbrellas
yes.
or
Yes,
something?
we do. We do have requests for that. It's an optional feature that we can fix
Yeah.
with mounts.
Well, thank you very much, Mahmoud.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your visit,
been an
David.
absolute
I
pleasure.
appreciate it. Thank you for your
Thanks.
time. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the tour.
Yeah, very much.
All the best.
Thanks. So this is one of the boats that you viewers asked for me to show to you. It's called the Iguana. Iris works with Iguana. What would you do, Iris, with Iguana?
So I'm the marketing director.
Excellent. And can you tell me about this really odd-looking boat?
Yeah, for sure. So we've been around for about 10 to 12 years. We were born in Normandy, where the tides are very important. And the idea was to create a boat that's easy to launch and easy to land with the tides. And so today we have boats that are mainly used for waterfront properties, as they don't need any docks or ports, and also for super yachts. To have the tender and go do beach settings, it's very easy.
I think you're on one of those Latitude trimarans, Galaxy of Happiness. Doesn't that have an iguana on it?
I'm not sure,
I think it does. It has like a hump at the front where the iguana goes in.
Oh yeah, okay.
Inside. And so these extend from out of the hull, is that right?
Yeah, so the tracks, they just fold into the hull in about 8 seconds, and then it's just flushed into the hull, and it creates a real perfect line, and the boat is very efficient, so it can go up to 50 knots easily. So the idea really was to do a very good boat first, that has the mobility system as a plus.
And how many of these have you sold so far?
So we've sold nearly 80 boats around the world, and it's very worldwide. So we have some in the US, in the Caribbean, Middle East, in Asia, in the Med, in the UK, etc. So it's very worldwide.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Iris. I
thank you
appreciate
so
that,
much.
and I hope you have a good show.
Yeah, thank you.
So I'm back at the Northrop & Johnson stand following a very productive afternoon, and while I was over at the Super Yacht extension in the Old Port, I was able to talk to people from Cantiere delle Marche, Bonetti, Baglietto, Ferretti, Wally, and they're all trying to arrange for us to be able to look at some of their yachts too. I have a meeting tomorrow morning at Bearing, and Bearing Yachts are probably the manufacturer that most viewers asked to see. So first thing tomorrow morning, I'll be filming that. There's a surprise in there for you as well. Make sure that you don't miss out on it, and subscribe to the channel by clicking on the bell sign.